Forever. Dog.
Manila.
Latrice Royale.
I'm feeling extra glamorous tonight.
Give it everything you got. Try to make it to the top. Never ever gonna stop. Even if you get the chop, 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 chop. Girl, you got the chop.
Don't be bitter, bitch. Just make them eat it, honey.
Welcome to The Chop with Latrice and Manila.
Where we give you the weekly recap and rundown of Canada's Drag Race. Who's on top?
And who gets the chop?
Yes.
Let's chop it up, Latrice.
Let's chop it up. But before we get started, I want to celebrate the life of Chi Devane. We just lost one of Drag Race's most beloved queens, and she was not only a client of mine, but she was a friend and my little sister, and she was family. So yeah, so it's a very, very trying time, and it's difficult, but I want to celebrate and honor Chi today and let her know that she is loved and definitely will be missed. She had suffered real badly from her condition scleroderma, which she was diagnosed a few years ago, and the decline that the illness takes you on was quite rapid for her. And I watched it happen, and it started with the joints in her nervous system, and it just works through your organs and starts shutting things down. And she was a fighter, and she's going to be missed. And so after her kidneys were failing, she had went back into the hospital with complications of pneumonia, and that her body she just wasn't strong enough, and she put in the fight, and her legacy is to never give up, and that is the Bayou Queen of Louisiana, and we love Chi Devane, so we salute you, and cheers to you, Queen.
Cheers. She was an honor to watch when she was on her season 8 and All-Stars 3. She was always she always just made me smile. She was just such an entertainer, and she was gorgeous, and she could perform, and we are going to miss her. It was an honor, and our hearts go out to Chi-Chi's family. We love you and we support you, and thank you so much for this gift that we were all able to enjoy and be entertained with. So rest in peace, darling.
We love you, Chi.
We love you. Well, it's getting tough. Like everything in this world is like wearing us down. It's really affecting me emotionally. Like it's kind of crazy, but the one thing that I really, really look forward to every week is doing this podcast with you, Latrice, and watching Canada's Drag Race. I mean, every week. It's like, it really like brings me out of the slump. I'm really loving the season, and it's like changing my mood to for the better.
It's the one thing that it highlights my complete week, and I look forward to it. It really does. I look forward to this every Friday, and it's hard because as creatives we have to like be in the right headspace in order to create, and this has not been the ideal year for that, but
for sure,
you know what I mean. But as professionals and as showgirls, the show must go on, and we smile through the makeup and smile through the pain to not only help us but help others out there in the virtual land. And so I hope you guys are enjoying the chop as much as we love bringing you content every week. So
so thank you to all of our listeners. We really appreciate it. And thank you so much to all the girls and everyone that's working super hard on Canada's Drag Race. Like, We are having so much fun. So we want to get into this last episode, Latrice.
Let's do it. Yeah. Remember last week, the queens competed in a pageant title for Miss Loosejaw. There was pageantry on the runway, darling, but drama in the workroom, honey. Lemon won the Maxi Challenge. Jimbo was reading Rita Baga down in the workroom, honey, like letting her have it. And Alona and Priyanka lip sync for their life. And Alona sadly went home, but I loved her contribution to the show. I really do.
I think that she really showed such a very like beautiful and creative and precise version of drag, and she had she really did fantastic. I was rooting for her the entire time. Unfortunately, she had to go. She left a really good message though. She used the whole mirror. Also, she got two tubes of lipstick out. She was like, "Our world is changing for the better, and I'm blessed to be part of that change." So, Alona, thank you so much for bringing your art to the world, and you did Canada proud. Canada proud. Oh my God.
Canada. It's a new country. Canada. Absolutely.
Idiot.
It's all good. It's all good. So the next thing we have is the top 5 in the workroom, and the gals tally up their wins, and it's looking like.
Well, all the girls have at least one win. Rita has the most wins. She's got 3 wins on her pocket. They were kind of like confusing me because they were like counting. They were counting like mini challenges and maxi challenges, and Snatch Game was a win. So I don't know, but all we know is that poor Scarlett Bobo still has 0 wins.
Oh, yeah.
But that's about to change, Miss Scarlett Bobo.
I've been here for Scarlett the whole time because she's just freaking good.
Yeah, for sure. We got a video message from Rue. Cheers, my queers. For generations, drag queens have wondered, are we naughty by nature or naughty by nurture? Ooh, child, we're about to find out. I have no idea what that means.
Back to Bay. Back to Bay, girl. No Celine Dion again, girl. But then Jeffrey Boyer Chapman comes in the workroom, and this is the mini challenge of life because I live for this one. It's the mini challenge for the puppets, honey. Ooh, everybody loves puppets. Now, from our inbox, we have a little message, as we do here on the Chop. Hey, girls, hey. When they bring out the trunk with the puppets for the reading challenge for this week, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman calls it the Trickle Trunk, which is reference to a classic Canadian children's television program called Mr. Dress Up. Mr. Dress Up's co-stars were puppets called Casey and Finnegan. Anyway, the Tickle Trunk had costumes in them, not puppets, but I really loved this wink. Wink, wink, nod, nod. I love that. Just a thought you non-Canadians should know. Thank you so much for Karen from Toronto for educating us and letting us know. And the Trinkle Truck. I'll check that out.
I love these little insert deep cuts that we get explained to. So thank you guys so much for explaining this because I can't even pronounce your damn country correct, but real black. So if you have any, we love to hear from you. So if you have anything you want to write us about the Canadian deep cuts that us Americans don't know about, please write us at latriceandmanila@gmail.com.
Yeah. Mila, do you love puppets?
I love this challenge. It's so good. I love that the fact that it's like a reading challenge, but you put puppets with it. Now, I love me a Muppet. I'm the Sesame Street queen with my big boy dress and everything.
Yes.
So this is really exciting for me because I just love how shady things can get under the guise of, it's a children's puppet.
Exactly.
But didn't the puppets look like them as boys?
But
too?
for real, they really did a good likeness. I was gagged. I was like, wow.
When they pulled out the Jimbo one as a boy, I was like, that's Jimbo.
Twins. Twins, bitch. Like, for real. Who pulled who? Lemon.
We got Lemon gets Priyanka. Priyanka gets Lemon. Jimbo gets Scarlett. Or Scarlett gets Rita, and Rita gets Jimbo.
Oh, this is like.
It's
Was
almost
it?
perfect.
It's almost perfect, bitch. I'm like, how are these puppets arranged in there, girl? That was real good.
Yeah, right. Like I don't know, is it rigor mortis?
But Lemon's funny and quick with it, with her Priyanka reads, and Jimbo adds.
She was so quick and calculated, and those were really funny jabs for sure.
When Jimbo added the filler, aka the cotton in Scarlett's puppet's cheeks, bitch, I was like, look at that low-grade silicone right there.
It's polyester, right? It's like pretty much the same damn thing.
We should ask Detox. She should know.
Well, what happened was Scarlett reveals that Rita has a crush on Lemon, which I didn't even know where that came from.
This is news.
This is new news, but like we'll see later. Spoiler alerts ahead, but like the two of them are like, now, like no longer lovers.
When the heartache is over.
And then Rita goes and like spills Jimbo's tea all in front of Jeffrey. Like,
my goodness.
When they had when Jimbo was going off on Jeffrey, like he doesn't think I'm glamorous. He needs to look that up in the dictionary. He's questioning my taste, but I question his grasp on the English language. Like right there, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman standing right there.
Gagged. I was living for every moment. But we say in prison, snitches get stitches, bitch. Because she was straight up snitching, honey.
And does that come back to bite her in the ass? We'll find out.
We'll see.
Scarlett Bobo wins this mini challenge. What do you think? I mean,
she's so happy. Oh my gosh, she is just so happy, just elated that she finally got something, honey. She finally got something.
I'm sorry. Like I don't. I honestly feel like the production was like, just give it to her. Like seriously, give her a win. She
okay,
really needs this one.
Okay,
because
so
I thought she had good. I thought she had good reads, and her little puppet show was fun. But I thought some of the other girls did a better job.
And I was like, maybe it's the editing. Maybe we didn't see that part. But why wouldn't you show it? You have to justify the win. You have to show the receipts. And bitch, I didn't see the receipts, so I was a little puzzled. But okay, I was glad that she got something though, even though.
But then again, it's a mini challenge. They really count. Like the thing is, like she gets to. Well, firstly, she gets a trip to Cuba, which I think is a really cool thing if we could travel at the moment.
That part.
Thank you, Air Canada. But she also gets to, when it comes to the Maxi Challenge, she'll get a little bit of pull in that regard. So
yeah,
hopefully she will. She'll get out of her head from now on. Like she has like a little bit of a win.
Right.
So moving forward, she can't be like, wah, wah, wah.
Right. Which is good because she needs to have a little bit of self-worth going into these next thing. The Maxi Challenge is a makeover challenge, which is not my favorite thing and doesn't bring back fond memories from our experience on All Stars. That was a horrible episode for us. But
Same.
just triggery, just very triggery. But we still friends. Look, y'all tried it, but we are love, honey. Love conquers all, honey. That's just TV.
With the makeover challenge for
makeover
sure.
changer.
This is the makeover challenge for sure. For me, is like one of the most entertaining to watch for sure.
Right, I'll watch it all day. I don't want to be in it.
And when you are competing, and you get that day when you get to like not have to like only talk to your sisters, it's nice to have other people in the workroom. So it is a fun challenge to do. Also, it's just triggering.
Yeah, it is. It really, really is. But
well, let's hear all about this Maxi Challenge where we are going to get makeovers right after this break.
You know I love a Helix. I just got another one.
Feels like another one. And why wouldn't you? We love Helix.
Yes, not only is Helix a mattress that is so comfortable, but it also helps me get my best sleep. Help me sleep.
Help me sleep. Did you know a study Helix ran found that 82% of those involved saw an increase in their deep sleep cycle while sleeping on a Helix mattress? That is a big percent, okay? They've got high quality mattresses and a reputation to match.
I've been on so many mattresses from Helix. I've been on the Midnight Dusk. I've been on the Elite model.
yes.
I sleep cool. I sleep on my head. I sleep any way I want on Helix.
Exactly. And you don't want to miss out on this Memorial Day sale.
Ooh.
So here's how you get a Helix. You take the Helix Sleep Quiz,
Check.
and based on your answers, they recommend one of their many different models. So if you like it firm or you like it soft, or if you run hot when you sleep, Helix has something just for you.
And you can rest easy with seamless returns and exchanges. The Happy with Helix guarantee offers a risk-free, customer-first experience designed to ensure you're completely satisfied with your new mattress.
So do something good for yourself and get a Helix. Lay around all day, rest easy, and sleep well.
Go to helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of Race Chasers.
That's right. That's helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide.
Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they can know we sent you. That's helixsleep.com/drag.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month. A reminder that whatever you're going through, you don't have to go through it alone.
You know, life is a journey, and honey, it's a long one. Some days feel good, and others feel a little bit overwhelming.
But having someone on your side to listen, to understand, and support you, that can make all the difference.
There is so much value in therapy. The stress relief, the understanding of your inner life, knowledge and perspective gained from the process. I really recommend therapy.
BetterHelp has quality therapists who work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S.
And they've got a therapist match commitment, which means you can focus on the therapy goals that you identify by filling out their short BetterHelp questionnaire. And of course, you can change your therapist at any time if your pairing isn't a match.
With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is one of the world's largest online therapy platforms, having served over 5 million people globally.
And if you're looking for therapy in this new year, check out BetterHelp.
You don't have to be on this journey alone. Find support and have someone with you in therapy.
Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/drag.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/drag.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, Go to chime.com/disclosures.
And we are back to the Chop with Latrice and Manila, and it's the Maxi Challenge time. Woo-hoo.
Makeovers!
It's makeovers. I, like I said, I'm triggered, but I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. But did you know, like in more than 70 countries, it's illegal and criminal to be a queer person, and in 6 countries, queer people can face the death penalty. So, Rainbow Railroad is an organization that helps queer people seek asylum in Canada and offer countries and other countries. So, if their home country is not safe for them, they can like relocate and like have like a future. So this organization is amazing.
This is my first time hearing about Rainbow Railroad, and wow, it is really impressive, this organization. And thanks Canada's Drag Race for bringing this light to us, and like showing your country's compassion for people in need. It's scary. I mean, we were listening to Anastasia talking about how she herself came as a refugee to the country because she was being persecuted for being gay. And so this is an example of like how far the country goes to invite people to be safe.
Safe haven. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
They're just ahead of the curve. And I think this is such a beautiful story. And I was just so inspired by it all. Like, this is like God's work right here working, and I couldn't be more proud of Canada Drag Race for exposing us to this, because I didn't know about this. I had no idea.
And watching the queens like interacting with these people, it was such like a breath of fresh air, because you could tell that they were like, oh, this is much, much more than just, being catty and going out on the runway and rhinestones and whatever. Like this opportunity is like completely like illegal for where these people are coming from.
Correct.
Just doing this, and look how much joy it brings to people to just express yourself however you want to, and not be afraid of who you are, and letting the world know who you are, and being proud of who you are. And so this challenge was really fun to watch, because it, I'm watching the queens, and they're all smiling and having a good time.
Yeah. I mean, when you're in this situation, you're realizing that this is something so much bigger than us, and you are really changing and impacting these guys' lives and giving them freedom, and it's just so beautiful to watch the queens embrace them, and them being so forthcoming with sharing their story and the experience, because I was truly enlightened and moved by their stories. So
this is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, Scarlett gets to assign the makeover pairs, as because she won the mini challenge. So she picks who gets to go with who, and she wasn't shady at all. She was really like methodical about trying to make everyone have a good pick, real fair. So
there was a little bit of shade, maybe.
Like so small, it was like all the sweet sugar overtook the shade,
Canadian.
girl. Like it was just so sappy, mapley, syrupy. So
Priyanka gets with Elton, who's from Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lemon is with Ribal from Syria.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlett picks Dennis from Uganda.
Uh-huh.
And Jimbo is paired with Eka from Indonesia, who is also married to Rainer from Indonesia, who is paired with Rita. So I think that's
the husband's all up
cute.
in here. You got Best Judy's all.
That's where I think that's where I think the shade comes in a little bit, because Scarlett because Jimbo and Rita had a little bit of a riff last week, and then she put the husbands with them. So I was like, I could see they're like putting that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. A little bit of shade, but like ultimately like done with like best of intentions.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I think Ika was fully there for the competition. He was like, "Yeah, we're married, but we're in competition right now." He is not. He was ready for it, so she knew she had a job to do, and she looked beautiful. Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh my god! All the queens are really grateful for a little perspective this week. So like the life experience of their drag daughters are bringing the competition really is helping them see humanity and also in each other, you know, and the power of drag. So it's a real touching and meaningful episode. So I love this challenge. I love the backstory. I love what this is doing for the queens insides, you know, because you know how we do. We're bitchy catty, but
Yeah, well, there's some good that comes out of all this glamour, right?
every now and then, you know, we have a little heart. So this is great.
Well, let's see. Like, we have Rita. She's birthed a lot of children, so this is like kind of like second nature to her.
She needs to get her tubes tied, close her legs to married men.
I like how Rita jokes about it. I honestly do.
And Priyanka's daughter is a fan of hers, like that goes to the bar and see her perform. So like how
that's
awesome
like
is that?
I mean, that could be like a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know.
We'll see how it all go down, but that's
Just because they're familiar with what you do on stage doesn't mean that they can actually replicate it, you know? So we'll see.
True.
But during the walkthroughs, we have Jeffrey. He's very chill. He's positive. He's supportive. Like I've always noticed that when it comes to the walkthroughs around when it's the makeover challenge, like, you know, when Rue comes around in the workroom, like because there's new people, it brings like a more like uplifting experience in the workroom. For
you mean
sure.
a different spirit, a different emotion and attitude from Miss Cathy, honey?
Because we have guests in the house. We are on best behavior.
She's gonna be on her best behavior, honey.
Right.
We're still watching your ass.
Well, I don't know. Makeover challenges are tough because they don't really give you any more time, and you have like twice as much work to do. I mean, you basically have to teach someone how to do like everything that you do.
Yeah, and not always work out.
They have to paint their daughters and themselves. They have to like address them with wigs and whatever, and do final alterations and whatever. Teach them how to walk and drag. It's kind of a lot, right?
It's a lot. Luckily, they didn't have to do a little performance as well. So count your blessings, because usually that's what's thrown in there too. So yeah.
Yes. I remember on season 3 they made us all do cheers together, and we had to get all dressed up as cheerleaders.
That was horrible. Y'all were horrible. Y'all were horrible.
Was terrible. Well, it wasn't much better on All Stars. We had to do that awful Judy Garland
my God.
tribute with
Judy
karaoke Judy Garland. So consider yourselves lucky, girls, that you just had to put them up in drags, and you know all of you seem to like have the same size, which is very helpful.
Good
and
for
the
them.
one girl who had the opportunity to be shady as fuck
didn't
to mix up complexions just took that for herself. So
yeah. So that's pretty awesome. But we hear from the refugees a bit about their experiences, like I said, and in 2016 there was raids in a private residence in Indonesia, and Ramir, or is it Ramir or Ramir?
Ramir, I think,
and Eka were persecuted in their homes multiple times, so they had to like find emergency exits. And
you can't even have a party by yourselves without like being raided by the police. Can you imagine?
Like, just even if they know or got an inkling that you might be gay, they can find you and come hunt
in your
you down.
home. Like,
that
where are
is
you safe?
crazy.
That's crazy.
You're not even
and
safe in
Uganda
your
is
home.
even better because like you go to the gay bars, and they said that like 120 people just got arrested in Uganda just for going to the bar.
Yeah, it was not even gay; it was gay friendly, and so like y'all all going to jail. That
so
is
that's like
crazy.
that's even our allies too.
Allies,
that are getting
yeah.
put in jail
Yeah.
too. So like
Yep.
that's not cute. So thank you, Canada, for opening your doors to people who are are being persecuted just for being gay. Jesus.
Right. My gosh. Oh, what
Oh,
happened?
so we're in the mirror.
and Rita's reveal for her guy.
I mean,
Ooh.
it's intense. I mean, Rita isn't the most effeminate, like, she doesn't have the most effeminate bone structures anyway. So when she puts on the makeup of her guy and Priyanka says, "That's a man, Maury." Check out my song, "That's a Man, Maury" on iTunes.
Okay, ting.
Doing your own makeup is one thing, but doing it on someone else is a completely different story, especially if that person looks nothing like you.
Right.
You're
And
right.
then, I mean, but you know, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. It's gonna be extra shady, but I'm gonna keep it. I'll act like it's Sunday. But on the main stage, we have extra special guest host Amanda Brugel, and she came to perform on that runway, honey. That bitch, when I tell you, she did her little walk, step, side, honey, scooching on down. I was like, yes, ma'am. But she's an actress from The Handmaid's Tale. And I never watched that show, but
I don't know her from Handmaid's Tale, but I love Amanda Brugel on Kim's Convenience, which I watch on Netflix, which is a Canadian a comedy about a convenience store owned by South Korean immigrants, and she's Pastor Nina, and she is hilarious. So to see her all glammed up as opposed to like the pastor version of herself that she plays on Kim's Convenience, I was living. She was entertaining, funny, and I love her as a guest host.
I live for her. Well, let's get to the runway right after this short break and read some bitches about their family resemblance.
There's no Ancestry.com here, honey.
We'll be right back.
You got the chop. 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 Girl, you got the chop.
And we're back.
Fabulous. The runway category is a family affair. All right, so our queens come out. We got Priyanka, Electra, Showgirls, Pink and Green, Neon, looking like the goddamn Jenner twins if they had a Vegas show at the Met Gala. What?
Yeah, okay. I'm here for that. They look cute.
Scarlet
really
and
cute.
Violet, dance leotards, fringe leather jackets. Yes! Yellow hair. Wow!
Are you here for it?
I mean, it's like a standard like club gig. You could lip sync to any like, you know,
You can
a
do
Joan
some-
Jett to a Rihanna number in for sure.
Right. Pat
Yeah,
Benatar.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very that.
Lemon and Lime, 1920s, Chicago, razzle dazzle, dressed in furs, yellow and green, Sprite, bubbly soda.
They could have been apple and oranges, girl, because they did not look anything alike. You lemons and limes, apples and oranges, grapefruit, watermelons. I don't care. It was, and I love watermelon.
My husband Michael said it should have been lemon and melon because that's like the opposite. Because like one was young and youthful and the other one was old as fuck.
And when they revealed him, I had to think back to who it was. I was like, who was that? And then they showed him with the beard. I was like, whoa.
But like we said
How did she
before,
do
like
that?
shaving off the beard, you don't know what the fuck's under there. So
it's something about, you know, hair does contour the man's face, you know, whether it be a mustache that contours and deflects from your nose, or
Yes.
your beard is helping you look like you have a chin, or whatever the case may be. when that's gone, the jig is up, bitch, and you just got what you got. So, well, I mean, not that he was horrible looking. I think he was just painted badly. You know what I mean? Like he was a cute guy, but yeah, he just didn't get the
No, here
right
I think the problem is that like because Lemon's face has already so many feminine features that she doesn't have to like
contour and
break down and
right.
contour the masculine way when her guy, what was his name? Ribal from Syria.
Yeah.
Well, because when
Well,
Rabal from Syria, he shaved his beard, he has a few more masculine features,
right.
and so she wasn't able to contour those
She
those
did
features
not.
in,
She just
unfortunately.
she put her face on his face, and that it was whatever.
I mean, it is what it is.
It
You
is what
know,
it is.
yeah. Rita and Tari. There's a black and white detox moment, but there's a color block story, clowns running, nose changing, reveals, a lot of stretch fabric. Rita and Tari Baga. What did you think about what did you think about these girls?
I mean, no.
No,
Was,
no.
I thought you know what, I wasn't mad at the daughters or the makeup job, and I get it,
Yeah.
but those reveals just like don't take it off, just leave it on.
Yeah, I
Like,
think that there was a lot of like close up moments in the face and maybe the hair, but there was no close up moments with the outfits, I feel like, and they were a little bit too. I just feel like they seemed like a little bit rushed, and the storyline was being forced on us. There was a lot going on. It was too much. Jimbo and Bimbo in their red latex Kai Kai twins, cock destroyers.
bitch, when they bent the corner and Bimbo looked so gorgeous, bitch, she was bodied in thigh-high boots. The look was whatever. When I tell you polished and sickening, that red made such a huge, bold statement. And I thought when they came down the runway, winner, chicken dinner, bitch. Like, that's what I was looking for the whole time. Like, I love Priyanka too, but Jimbo just they make me gag, honey. She makes me gag.
I think that there was so many positives with their pairing. So like, but I had some critiques because like maybe it's just because I'm in Hollywood and like you could walk down the store and you see like those thigh high patent leather red corset sex Fredericks of Hollywood.
Yeah,
things.
Absolutely.
I thought it was an elevated version of it. But I can see like because Jimbo is doing so good, like there's like they want even more. So like where Rita was giving too much story, I think Jimbo wasn't giving enough story.
Got it. Okay.
For me personally, but damn, Bimbo looked fucking good.
Right. See, like
she looked good. That was a woman right there. Wow.
See, and that's what I'm saying. And the challenge is not called strong story resemblance. It's called strong family resemblance. So, for me, my tops are Priyanka and Jimbo. Like there was no other competition as far as I'm concerned.
Let's get to our judges' critiques. Priyanka and Electra, like they just loved it. Like I agree with them. I thought that the looks were good. I really felt like a chemistry between the two of them. But, obviously, like Priyanka's makeover, Electra was a fan, so like there's that, and that really showed through.
Did Electra kind of remind you of Akasha from season 1?
Of season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah,
maybe a little
she
bit.
gave me a little tinge of it.
But I just watched that season. Damn, I love Akasha. She
was
good TV.
She was good TV, bitch.
Oh my God, where are you, Akasha? I miss
you. Lemon and Lime, they like the runway looks, but not the runway presentation. Jeffrey says Lime looks too old, and Lemon is not here for the critiques. Which, I mean, I don't like to agree. I agree, but I just don't agree with the delivery of the critique. That's what I want to say. I agree. She did look old, but I think that you made Lime feel bad. Like it was his fault. Like, you know what I mean? I saw his little head get a little disappointed and stuff. So,
Okay.
that's, you know.
I agree, but I agree full-heartedly with it.
I do too. Yeah.
When Brooke said, like, when you come out looking like Chicago, you know, all that jazz, and especially because Lemon does have a dance background. When Lemon comes out and she wasn't able to transfer her dance background, how you stand, how you put your shoulders back, how you elongate your movements. I also feel like they could have done like a little choreography, razzle dazzle. They're in these 1920s outfits, and the presentation was lacking. And like even if they don't look the same, they should at least have chemistry, and I don't think they had it. So I completely agree with the judges on that one.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
But Scarlet and Violet get praised for their hair and their face transformations, especially on Violet. The energy of them were great as teammates, as sisters. It was fantastic. I love that Scarlet Bobo was like, yeah, she's doing her own thing, and that's what I would do, so I can't be mad at her for not looking exactly like me, because that's my true spirit right there.
Me. A rebel, honey, yeah.
Jeffrey reinforced his concern about the bodysuits and the styling because it's too simple. But honestly, like in the workroom, I feel like Jeffrey was like, are you sure about those bodysuits? Realizing like Scarlett doesn't have anything else to put him in, so we kind of have to make those bodysuits work. So it's going to be about styling and about presentation on the runway. So I think that even though those bodysuits weren't like the most fantastic look, they still looked the same, and they both like had a similar energy, and they were reading as like a successful pairing, especially because they looked completely different.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I give it up for Scarlett for taking on this big challenge and not being shady and giving like the different looking people to other people to kind of fuck them up, but instead taking this as a challenge for herself and slaying.
Yeah, and I love the fact that she was confident in it, because she comes from that background. She used to be a makeup artist, so she's used to color matching and skin tone matching and all that kind of good stuff. So she felt like
if only she had some free floating silicone and a syringe.
Baby, they would have been the twins of life, honey. There it is, honey. Here's 3 cc's in that cheek, 3 cc's in that cheek. Then Jimbo and Bimbo, they look like twins, Kai sisters, but they, not necessarily mother or daughter. But I didn't mind that. They didn't say it had to be mother-daughter. They said strong family. They both look great, and Jimbo is praised for the sewing and the looks, and even Miss Honey Amanda, she's like, baby,
I want one.
I'm a size 6, bitch. I'm here for it. But the presentation was too sexy. Now, this is where I'm going to raise my hand in question, because what I'm going to tell you is this. They say that Jimbo, what was missing was his campiness and the Jimbo camp je ne sais quoi. Okay, well, when you take something like his sexiness and camp it up, you can't say that it's too much. And you can't say that he's not doing his campy thing, because he's doing it. It's just not he's a one-trick pony. And he's been telling us that from the beginning. Don't put him in a camp box, because that's not all he does. And so I'm like, from that point, I'm disagreeing with the judges, because no, you're just wrong for that.
I can see where it can start getting uncomfortable, because you know how it is on the runway. Like, you do the runway, there's no music, and the judges are sitting there in silence, listening to ASMR to their squeaking pleather, like licking lips and like saliva spitting. And I can see, like, if you don't have that like little bit of laugh to like kind of like break that uncomfortableness, like it can get a little bit like, what am I watching here?
What am I watching here? But that's kind of the point too. So.
So I can see why you could be like, can you make we know you can make a joke to make it a little bit easier for us to watch, but I think it's just the fact that like the judges aren't getting full on board that Jimbo and Bimbo are gonna fucking do it right there in front of us, and we're gonna jack off watching you and your red patent leather latex sexy goddess dominatrix.
I'm
Yes,
here for
yes,
it.
mama.
Here for it.
Jimbo, we're gonna subscribe to your OnlyFans right now.
Right now. I want a discount code though.
She writes on your t-shirt merch, girl. All right, Rita and Tari. Well, the judges were not feeling. They just thought it looked a little bit like cheap. There was too much story. They didn't really do it. It was a flop for them. So Rita has been brought down a few pegs, I feel like.
Just a couple.
I feel like they're making up for all the like free wins that they've been
Baby,
getting.
when I tell you, okay. But I'm here for it. What winds up happening is winner chicken dinner. Priyanka wins the challenge and she gets $10,000 donation to the Rainbow Railroad made in her name. Now that's enough money to save a person's life, which is amazing. So again, drag, it's bigger than us, and what an awesome prize to be able to say that I saved someone's life.
Yeah,
with
your glamour. I love that. That's like such a fucking great experience, feeling, and the freedom to do and be who you are and not be afraid of showing that off to the world in a positive light is helping people and saving people's lives from persecution and being put in jail or executed.
We have a lot to learn from Canada, and I'm just saying, just from a humanitarian standpoint alone, they really show how it's done and lead by example on how to embrace different people from different places. And we need to get our shit together because this land was founded on that. So
I know once this COVID pandemic is over, I want to take a trip to Canada.
I know. And plus,
the Canadian Rockies are the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
So
like
beautiful.
It's just like so gorgeous, and the fact that it's so cold there, just like it's really good for your skin.
Well, I will not be going in the wintertime, girl. Like I told you, honey.
Oh, I'm going in the wintertime. I want to go ice fishing. I want to be like all bundled up.
Oh, Eskimo
I'll
ass.
tell you all
No,
about
ma'am.
The bottom two this week are Rita and Lemon. Lemon's a little plucked about the judging. I mean, she thinks she looks fabulous.
She knows she's delusional.
Stick to your guns, I guess. I mean, at this point, but we get this amazing lip sync, and I was waiting for this because all the lip syncs are Canadian-born artists. We get Alanis Morissette's "You Ought to Know."
So good.
This is my jam, bitch.
My jam, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Christopher love us some Alanis Morissette, honey. And
didn't Christopher do he went on Facebook Live and he was playing on your piano?
Yeah,
live,
he did his Namaste Home show, and he did a whole Alanis show, and it was so great. Like we're all jammed along to the acoustic piano stylings of Alanis.
Work. I love this lip sync, and also what I love is that they play the whole song. It's not
the whole thing. Yeah, that's what we were gagging over too. We're like, bitch, the whole gig. Yes, ma'am.
Verse 1, 2, the bridge, and the 2 repeat final choruses. Yes,
and
ma'am.
I'm glad we did because I was able to see Rita bag up bring the motherfucking fire, honey. When I tell you, I was like, oh, she's kind of dressed right for this. Like, she's in the right color palette. She has her makeup is intense. Like, it was all right for me. And she delivered.
I really enjoyed Lemon's performance. I really thought that she was able to, use her body and kind of tell the story in that way. The difference I think is that like Lemon is younger than the song. So she doesn't feel that true angst that we all as like young kids, like Rita Baga, like listen to that song and being like, I'm all dark and moody and like, Alanis Morissette. So Rita tore that shit apart. She told that story. She was getting into all the feels, while Lemon was more like narrating the song through her dance and body
interpretive
movements.
dance. Yeah.
Well, our winner is Rita Baga.
Woo woo! Congrats, Rita. And unfortunately, I love Lemon, and so we're gonna miss her. But she had to sashay away. We have our final four now.
We have our final four. We got Priyanka, we got Jimbo, we got Scarlett, Bobo. It's only one mini challenge at this point, and Rita Baga proving her place with her Alanis Morissette lip sync for her life.
Yeah.
Each week we do our highlights of the episode. We got our tops and our chops. Our favorite moments and our least favorite moments from the episode. Latrice, what is your top moment of the week?
My top moment is the workroom as the refugees are sharing their stories. That was just magic for me, and it was wonderful, beautiful television.
Yeah, I really loved hearing that story. It put a lot of stuff into perspective. Watching it at home on quarantine, it really like made me count my blessings a little bit.
Amen.
So thank you so much for Canada's Drag Race for sharing that. We're very proud of you, and we look up to you, honestly.
For real.
My top this week is the puppet mini challenge. I really enjoyed watching that. I could watch that on repeat. I think I'm going to actually watch it again when we finish this podcast.
Why not?
It was really fun. How about your chops this week? What could you do without?
Oh my God. What was it? Oh my God, I forgot. What was my chop moment? Because it was actually a really positive,
right? This is my favorite episode so far.
But I think my chop moment was like the judges' critique. Like, I didn't agree with them always. Like, I didn't agree with the placements. I didn't agree who was in the who won the mini challenge. But I'm glad she did. But I didn't see that coming. So I'm just gonna say the judges' critique. And I did listen for the sound effects, by the way, bitch. When I tell you they went ham in the hallway with these sound effects, ting, wing. I mean, just this little bell kept going off every time. Like, like what's going on?
My chop of this episode has nothing to do with the episode because I thought this was the most fun episode. I was thoroughly entertained. But the chop I have to have for this episode is the fact that how triggering it was to watch personally with my husband. Knowing that I'm going to have to talk about it with you, Latrice, because we were both in the bottom on our makeover challenge in All Stars 4. And it was
horrible.
Definitely super hard for me to watch without like having like my own storyline that's being projected on these on this. It was the most fun episode. Like I said before, like this episode's fun to watch as a viewer, but when you're in that workroom and you get that new like a whole new cast of individual, like new people to interact with, it's also a fun episode to watch and to film. But like this is the this is the episode that I went home on All Stars, so it's triggering for me. So I have to chop this episode completely because it was a makeover challenge.
Justice for Manila. Justice for Manila.
No. I've had way too many times. No. I am good to go. Let the other queens. I heard that they are greenlighting more seasons of Drag Race. So I'm excited that we're going to have even more All-Stars coming back up for us. So
good. So,
and we have exciting news because Holland is Drag Race.
Yes.
Drag Race Holland, yes, in Amsterdam. Tulips galore have announced their premiere will be on September 18th. And we, Latrice and I, are going to be covering all these episodes right here on the Chop podcast. So the show will be available on Wow Presents Plus app so that everyone in the world can watch it, unless I guess you're in Holland or in the Netherlands. You can watch it on whatever channel that they air it on, but the rest of this world we will watching on the Wow Presents Plus app, and we'll be reviewing these episodes. I'm excited for another version of Drag Race.
I am too.
So at least we have something to look forward to, like when I'm feeling down and like I'm not accomplishing anything. We got more Drag Race.
We got more Drag Race coming. And so if you have been listening to our show on the Race Chaser feed, now is the time to make sure that you are subscribed to our show channels. So make sure you search for The Chop with Latrice and Manila on your favorite podcast app, and you can subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you can join us as we're moving forward.
Also, happening at the M.O.M network this week, Latrice is a guest on Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball, so you guys want to check that out. If you want to hear Latrice talk about her marriage, working on AJ and the Queen as both an actress and as a writer, and what happened to that Orange Grove.
Ooh, it's a good listen. I just listened to it, and it's a lot of tea spilled, and it's fun. So,
all right, well, I will make sure I subscribe to Sloppy Seconds and listen to episode number 66, Snickers on Your Pillow with Latrice Royale.
Thank you guys so much for listening to The Chop. We have new episodes every Monday.
Make sure you subscribe to our show, and you can rate and review us at your favorite podcast app.
You can send us an email, and we might even read it on the show next week. So email us at latriceandmanila@gmail.com.
And you can follow us at Latrice Royale and at Manila Luzon.
We'll see you next week to find out
who gets the chop.
The Chop is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Crave Canada, or any of their subsidiaries.
It is intended for entertainment and information purposes only.
Canada's Drag Race and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.
Forever Dog.
The Chop is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media.
M.O.M.
Hosted by Latrice Royale and Manila Luzon.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli.
Alaska Thunderfuck.
Brett Boehm.
Joe Cilio.
And Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is The Chop by Manila Luzon and Latrice Royale.